What's going on, family? Welcome to another episode of Read the Room, the podcast, the playground for self-discovery and the rebrand for adulting. Welcome to my room. Take off your shoes. Oh, yeah. You are now listening to the Read the Room podcast. I'm your girl, Miss Dion. Read. Hey. What's going on, family? Welcome to another episode of Read the Room, the podcast. My name is Dion Reed. Thank you for coming to my room. How are you doing this week? How is everything going for you? I hope everything is going all right. Can you believe it? It's May. It's absolutely May. And May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So I hope you're looking after your mind. I hope you're taking care of yourself. We will have a few initiatives happening in May, in the month of May. So make sure you stay connected. And when I say we, I mean my company, Kidding You. Today's episode is, the theme is a game called Bop It. So how you play Bop It is you are given a series of instructions and you need to complete the instructions within a certain amount of time. As you continue, as you progress, the instructions get harder and the speed increases as well. So your aim is to do all of the instructions within the time. And sometimes it gets a little bit overwhelming, doesn't it? I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to put the microphone to the Bop It and we're going to play together. Let's go.
High score, 30. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Hammer it. Bop it. Hammer it. Oh!
Huh?
You know, like you're hammering a nail.
Okay, you relax. With that said, today's episode is Bop It. Are you building your dream or just surviving your schedule? This is basically for people who have maybe started a business or you're an entrepreneur and you are juggler. I was going to call this episode juggling, but I thought Bop It was a fit theme just because there's different instructions all the time. For those of you who don't know, I run a business called Kidding You, and the aim of Kidding You is to get the world playing again. And our tagline is making play a part of your 5 a day. So, you know, I don't know if you remember, there was a campaign about making sure you eat your vegetables and your fruits and stuff like that to ensure you're getting all your vitamins and your nourishment in your body. So my take on it is that play is equally as important as like if you were taking your multivitamins, and it's a powerful component to help us feel better and get well. Being a business owner in this day and age is mad because when you think you know it, there's something else that you need to learn. Yeah. And so for those of you who are out there starting something new with your business, I applaud you and I congratulate you for sticking with it. I'm wondering, how are you coping? Are you coping? Have you ever sat down and thought to yourself, what do I want to be in my schedule? Or are you just reacting to what's happening every day? For about a year, I was just reacting to my schedule. Reacting. And the reason why for myself, I would say, because I started my business as a reaction to something. I've always been quite playful. You know, I've always worked in spaces and, you know, I've spoken to you about playful energy, professional outcome. That's kind of what my thing is. But then when lockdown obviously happened, there was all those kind of things that happened in between. And I felt it my mission to follow through. And so I never really sat down and said, I'm going to create a business and I've got my business plan, I've got everything in place. I never had that in place. I just started. And so I've learned along the way as the business has started to grow, things have come up. So I've just been reacting to my schedule. So someone might book a service and then they'll say, oh, can you send over your service agreement? And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll send that over. And then I'll go into Google and it's like, what is the service agreement? This is like when I first started, these kind of things were happening. Like, okay, cool. Can you send us a deck? Can you, this is an inquiry here. And then you blink and then you're just in it. And so I thought, let's just explore some of the things that you would have to do as a business owner. Okay, yeah, let's do that because, you know, yeah. And this isn't to discourage you. This is just to give you the reality. Okay? All right, cool. So some of the jobs that you might need to learn to do whilst being a business owner is obviously you're the CEO, you're the accountant, you're the marketing manager, you're the content creator, you're the social media manager, you're the customer service rep, you're the product developer, you're the salesperson, you're the operations manager, you're the admin assistant, you're the copywriter, you're the website manager, you're the graphic designer, you're the therapist, you're the logistics coordinator, you're the legal department, you're the HR department, you're the IT support, you're the personal motivational speaker, you're the facilitator, you're the workshop programmer. There's just some. Those are just some. Those are just some of the jobs, some of the things you need to do. And nobody told me that. Nobody told me. But you know what I'm going to do? I'll do the best I can with what I got. Period. Oh. And there's what it looks like and there's what it feels like. It's how it's perceived versus how it's experienced. And I think there's something about, as a business owner, what you are experiencing. And then there's the audience, what they're seeing. And like for someone like myself and people who are in entertainment or, in the creative industries, a lot of the times the misconception is, oh, it looks so much fun. And oh my gosh, you're so lucky to have a business that's in this because you get to have fun all the time. And that is not the reality. I find personally myself, the more my business grows, the less time I have for play. I'm calling myself out because I can't be championing this thing and saying, oh, you need to play, and then not doing it myself, There is so much to do all of the time. And for a while, I was always overwhelmed with the amount of work that needed to be done. And I always felt like I wasn't doing enough. And then I would show up online and then I would maybe get comments saying, oh, this is great. We love this. Can you give us more? And I'm like, okay, I'm going to give you more. I'm going to give you more. And then I'm giving more. And then I might have, conversations with my friends and they're like, oh, you're doing great because I've seen you online. And I'm like, but what? Hold on a minute. Everybody slow down. And you know what? There was a point where I was like, oh my gosh, this is a lot. And it feels like it's never ending. I felt like I wasn't allowed to say I'm overwhelmed. I felt like I wasn't allowed to say, I don't know if I'm managing this well. And because everyone is looking at everyone thinking everyone is doing it well and everyone's just got it all together. I'm like, oh, everyone's got it all together. So then I must be doing it wrong. All of these things are happening. Twist it, spin it, bop it. And I'm just going and going and going and going. I would say in the past year and a half, there's been a shift. And I think at one point I decided, okay, if I'm going to be here and if I'm going to do it this way, I have to do it in a way that works for me. When the business is growing, I'm growing with it. Everything's growing in harmony and there has to be space for that growth. And it's not just the expansion of the business, it's the actual growth of me as a human. So now I will say I'm building the dream more than surviving my schedule. And it's meant that I've had to sacrifice a lot of things socially. And not everyone will understand. Not everyone understands. Convincing people who are not in the entertainment industry that your work is hard is wild, because they look at you and like, you're not even really working. And you're like, what? Are you crazy? Do you know how many things I have to do before I even get to just blink my eyes? It's mad. And then you have to think about your relationships with people. Some people will look at, people that are running businesses and go, oh, well, they posted online, so they must be okay. So they won't even check in on you. Fam, do you know how many people will see you show up online and go, oh, they've posted, so they must be cool. This time you are doing Bop It, twist it, shake it, move it, turn it, ding it, wet, all of this stuff, all of these things, and your peoples will go, yeah, but you posted online, so you must be okay. Are you mad? Especially like for those in entertainment. I know so many comedians who are going through things in life, and they still have to show up on stage and make people laugh, and they come off the stage and they cry. It's a lot. But if you know people, if you see people in this season, in their bag, working it out, whether it's their business, whether it's their music, whether they've released a book, whether it's like they're embarking on a new project, just check in with them, and be a little bit patient, because it might look one way, but the experience is definitely different to what you're seeing. They might be doing up, twist it, bop it, check it. Do you know what I mean? They might be doing all of that and making it look good. So yeah, man, checking on your peoples. Yeah. Okay.
Ridiculous.
Hey, today's ridiculous segment is a very serious one. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna pretty it up. This is a problem, and I need to understand what type of mindset you have to be this person. How is it possible that you can be in a public setting and you can yawn and not cover your mouth? How is that possible? How can you go from closed mouth to mid to open to yawn and not cover your mouth? Some of you even have the cheek to chew at the end of your yawn. You go and not cover your mouth. You have time to chew, but not to cover. How is that possible? Because, all right, the yawn, hot breath. That is disgusting, but it's hot breath. It will run and it will evaporate. It will go, yeah? Coughers. How are you feeling the tickle in your throat come to the surface? Cough and feel things exit in your mouth. You can feel saliva leaving. Somehow you don't think you need to cover your mouth. How? How did we get here?
Come on, don't get me mad.
How did we get here? The reason why I'm saying this, is because I was on a tube the other day. It was quite crowded. We were in King's Cross station. And I've noticed a lot of things happen in King's Cross. Okay, anyway, on the train, not too busy, but busy enough. This young man takes it upon himself to yawn. He's sitting opposite me. He yawns. He opens his mouth. Come. He done it once. I said, okay. He does it again. I said, ooh. This is the second time. And now I'm feeling a little heat. Just a little. Not in my face fully, but I'm feeling a little heat. Then he does cough.
Come on, don't get me mad.
Aggressive. He's got such a friendly face. That's why it got me so angry, because I'm like, when your yawn and your cough is finished, you just look innocent. But you have just contaminated all of us. I need to calm down. The final boss, the sneeze. If you are sneezing in 2025 and not covering your mouth, you need, you need Scotch bonnet. Scotch bonnet on your toothbrush. That's what you deserve. Scotch bonnet on your toothbrush. That is your punishment. Okay, thank you.
Read all about it.
Okay, so we are in the Read All About It section today, and I thought, what better thing to do in the Read All About It section than to read all about it. And today's book is Ikigai. This book right here, I cannot recommend it enough. Basically, this is one of the books that I've read in 2019, I think. 2019, possibly. Ikigai is a Japanese concept that translates to a reason for being, or what makes life meaningful. It's the feeling of purpose and fulfillment that comes from alignment of one's passions, skills, mission, and needs in the world. Essentially, it's the thing that makes you get out of bed in the morning with enthusiasm. So it has 4 separate circles, okay? And the 4 circles have headers: what you love, what the world needs, what you can be paid for, and what you're good at. And in the center of all those circles is your ikigai. It's the thing that makes you want to get out of bed in the morning with enthusiasm, even when the things are challenging. Even when you're living the Bop It lifestyle, it's the thing that keeps you going. It's the thing that you're called to do. And if I'm totally honest, like, kidding you is my ikigai, 110%. It's what I love. It's what the world needs. It's what I can get paid for. And it's what I'm good at. So I definitely recommend, if you're in that place, read Ikigai. Definitely super helpful. Today's quote. I don't know if you're ready for this one. Overwhelm isn't ambition. It's a warning. Hey! Overwhelm isn't ambition. It's a warning. My family, if you're in the Bop It season too, you don't need to be overwhelmed. Overwhelm isn't a part of it. It's a warning to change something. Let that feed you. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you again soon, hopefully. Yeah. Doing way too much.